Everybody, welcome back. Today's featured guitar tone request is going to be an acoustic guitar tone patch. I happen to call this one Acoustic Ovation, because back in the early 80s, Ovation was like the #1 acoustic guitar you can buy. And when you plug it in, it sounded really, really good. This is just my rendition of what it would sound like. I also am going to give you another acoustic tone patch called Country Acoustic. So let's first give you this one. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. All requests will be considered. I'm using a Hayden custom acoustic electric. You can find this guitar at rondomusic.com. If they have them, they're seasonal, I think. You gotta check their website regularly, like every week. Sometimes they'll show up, other times they're gone. Either they're sold out or out of stock. So if you check regularly at rondomusic.com, you should be able to find 2 models of this one. One is, I forgot what the other one, what other color it is, but this is where I got it from, at Rondo Music. And this is only like $149 when I got it, but it's really good. Because you can plug this into your amp or pedals, effects, and it just sounds really, really good. So using this guitar, I created these tone patches. All right, let's go ahead and begin. Look at the screen as you would a clock if you don't have my settings. These settings are very basic and simple because they're just acoustic. So if you have an electric guitar, these patches will help make your electric guitar sound like an acoustic electric. Does that make sense? And I'll show you the other guitar tone patch. I believe I call Country Acoustic. We'll show you that one in the next video. All right, let's go ahead and begin with this one. This is a request. I forgot the name of who requested it. It doesn't matter. I needed to do this, so this request is for you and for all of you. All right. And once again, check my playlist under Boss eBand guitar tone patches. You'll see all my guitar tone patches already up there. They're all free. Just play a video and I show you all my settings. All right, let's go ahead and begin. So as you can tell on the screen, you see Country Acoustic, Gary Moore, John Levin, Striper, my Striper 1985 tone. I haven't released that one yet. And then Acoustic Ovation. Right now we're going to do Acoustic Ovation. And then the next video will be the Country Acoustic. All right, totally 2 different tones. Real fast, I'll show you this one. Here is Acoustic Ovation. If we go over to Country Acoustic, is what that one sounds like. I'll do those same chords on the acoustic. Alright, let's go ahead and begin. Alright, let's see what we have here. Alright, these are all my effects that I'm using to get this acoustic tone patch. Again, you can rename it however you want to. It just reminded me of an Ovation acoustic electric. Alright, so call it whatever you like to. Obviously I have an amp, compressor, no overdrive distortion. Obviously I'm not going to have any overdrive distortion. I do have noise gate. I am using some EQ. And this has also a built-in EQ right there. You can see it. This has a volume treble, middle and bass. And it also has a phase and a built-in tuner. So for $149, this guitar is a steal. And I like the Les Paul shape. But getting back to this, I also have EQ on the parameters. I am using chorus. Delay, listen. And some reverb, just to make it sound full and massive. It sounds really good, alright? Alright, let's go ahead and begin. Let's get inside this. I'm using a Natural Clean amp. All of you have a Natural Clean amp somewhere in your amp modeling. Again, these parameters will work with whatever effects pedals you have. Rack mounts, foot switches, computer-based software, the Line 6 Helix, Line 6 Pod, and all the Fractal Audio Axe FX 8, 1, 2, 3, and whatever they have. My settings will get you there. That's the beauty of the Boss eBand JS-10, which has the Boss GT100 effects processor built into it. And real fast, right, that is my gain and my level. So go ahead and look at the screen. Alright, what's next? We're going to go through these tones really fast because it's a very simple tone. There's my bass, my middle, my treble, and my presence. What's next? If you don't have this on your screen, do not worry about it. It will not affect your tone. But for my screen, for the Boss eBand, my bright is off and my T-comp is at 0, but it's on. Alright, what's next? I am using a compressor, so go ahead and use your compressor setting effects. And these are my compressor settings. There's my sustain, my attack, my tone, and my level. If I turn the compressor off, here it is with it off. See, it's nothing, listen. You turn on the compressor, here you go. Alright, what's next? I have no overdrive distortion, so let's go ahead to the next parameter. There's my noise gate. My noise gate I always keep as a default right at 50, 48, 50, 52. So my noise gate is right there. Now I am using EQ. I'm going to turn the EQ off right now, see if you want it or not. So here's a E. Let's turn the EQ off, see if it makes a difference. Let's put that EQ back on. Now your preference, you may say, hey Tony, I don't need the EQ. Or if you don't have EQ, you don't need the EQ. Because it sounds good, listen. Then you can just turn your amp volume on, louder. See my volume on my amp, I have it at 48. That was with the EQ at +3. Remember the EQ +3? If I turn it off, then I would turn my level probably to like 52 or 54. See how I do that? So with the EQ on, which makes it like a boost, I have my volume at 48. If you don't have EQ, you don't want to use EQ, turn that off, then boost your level on. Alright, that's how I would do that. Alright, let's get back into the parameters. So, remember we had it on. So there's my low gain, my high gain, and my effect level at +3. So it's at +3 and my volume was at 48. You don't want EQ, then turn your volume to like 50, 52, 54 by turning off the EQ. Alright, so you don't have to have these EQ settings. I'm just giving you the option. You know, mine has it, but you may not want it or need it. Alright, what's next? There's my low mid frequency, my low mid Q, and my low mid gain. Alright, it sounds really good. I like it. Excuse me. There's my high mid frequency, my high mid Q, and my high mid gain. Alright, what's next? And lastly, for the EQ, there's my low cut and my high cut. They're both at flat. Alright, let's go into the chorus, delay, and reverb, and we're done with this tone. Alright, obviously, those are all my modulations, and we are using the chorus. See the bottom right? I'm going to turn it off really fast. Here it is, the tone without chorus. Now this is a good tone already, I like it. So if you don't want chorus, again, turn up the amp volume. Remember it was at 48, put it at 50, 52, because obviously it's also a boost, listen. Play those same chords with it off. So if you want to have two separate tones, I would lock in this original tone with a chorus, then come back, take off the chorus, and rename it as something else. then you would have two guitar tone patches, a chorus tone and an Ovation without a chorus tone. Because I like this tone right now the way it is too. And then you can play with the delay, take some out and whatever. But this tone right now without the chorus is also good. So I'm giving you an option. Lock it in with the chorus, come back to it, and take the chorus out and save it as another patch. You'll get two tones out of this tone. All right, let's put the chorus back on. All right, let's go ahead and my settings. These are my chorus settings. Excuse me. There's my mode, my stereo mode, ST2, my rate, my depth, and my effect level. Delay. Now, this tone for me is perfect, but you may not want all that delay. So there's my delay time, my feedback, my high cut, and my effect level. Let's turn that delay off so you get a taste of what it is without it. Not bad, right? It's going to be almost like an acoustic. Right? Let's put that delay on, but now we're going to play with the effect level of that delay. Here it is in 6 gate, right? Let's go ahead and put that delay time. Oops. I was at 400, wasn't it? Okay. Let's go ahead and put this back at, let's put the effect level at 50. Let's turn that delay time further. Remember I had it at 68. Here it is at 40. So use your ear, use your preference. You may not want all that delay that I have. You may want to take it out or put it lower. So mine happened to be at 68. So for me it's fine, but again, once you lock this in, go back into it and make it your own, make it better. Alright, what's next? Our last parameter and we're done. There is my reverb type. I'm using Hall, my reverb time, my high cut, and my effect level. Again, play with your levels. You may have a whole bunch of reverb to choose from. I only have 5, but apparently everybody else has like 15, 25, 30, and more. So if you have a better reverb, by all means use it. Maybe you don't want reverb, but I'm choosing Hall for this one. Alright, and that is my acoustic Ovation guitar tone patch. Again, check it out. If you have an electric acoustic, it'll sound really great. If you have an electric guitar, try this tone patch. It'll give you a very distinct clean tone that you may enjoy in your effects settings and presets. Alright, if you have any questions, comments, or feedback, leave them below. I'm Tony. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everybody.